December 1st. Today, we're going to jump into a new lesson on resources and natural resources. Please watch this before you complete your show it, but also remember to do your daily geography today. That is super important, okay? So, resources and natural resources. Let's talk about them. Natural resources are just going to be materials or substances that occur in nature, so they naturally occur, okay? We find them in nature to some extent and are used for our different needs. We use natural resources to make pretty much everything that we use, okay? Humans, we use those natural resources to make food, to make fuel for our cars, okay? Raw materials for the production of different goods, okay? So we use natural resources for pretty much everything, guys, okay? We depend on our earth to provide for us for pretty much everything. Renewable resources. There is a difference between non-renewable and renewable. So it's not that it will never come back, all right? Renewable resources, they can be replaced in a person's lifespan once it's used, okay? So you have to think the earth creates these resources, right? There is a renewable resource is going to be something that can regenerate or reproduce itself within a person's lifespan. That is what a renewable resource is. It's going to be a lot of things. Wind, air, same thing, right? Water, wood, sunlight, soil, grain, cotton. These are all resources that when we chop down a tree, it grows back fairly quickly within our lifespan, okay? When we harness wind for electric, we have a continuous supply of wind. We don't have to worry about it. Oh no, it's got to regenerate itself and it's going to take this amount of years. No, it's instant, right? These are renewable resources. Now, non-renewable resources are going to be a resource that cannot be replaced in a person's lifespan once it's used. I'm not saying that it doesn't reproduce or regenerate itself. However, it will not happen within one person's lifespan. So my life, okay, if we use a certain amount of some of these, then they will not be able to or basically like restock itself, okay, in my lifetime. So these are going to be things like oil, coal, uranium, nuclear energy, petroleum products. So that's like gas, diesel fuel, propane, minerals, natural gas. These take longer to replenish the supply, okay? So they might occur naturally, but it takes longer for us to get them ready to use or have them readily available, all right? So let's talk about biodiversity. Biodiversity is the variety of species of plants and animals living on the planet. I see the word diversity in here. We know that means different, okay? Not all the same, unique, okay? When we extract or use natural resources, it can be a threat to the environment and the biodiversity around us. It disturbs ecosystems in ponds and woodlots and fields. Think about it. The more trees we harvest, the less forest space there is. Think about how that affects the animals in that ecosystem. I know that you guys have been talking about life cycles and food webs. Think about it. If we take out plants from a forest, who or what animals would that affect? How would it change the biodiversity, okay? Resource recovery is an act of reusing natural products so we can conserve them, okay? So resource recovery removes used materials like plastic, glass, metal, and energy from waste and reprocess them for reuse. Guys, this is recycling, right? Okay. So reduce, reuse, recycle. It's a great thing or a great principle to live by. When we recycle items or we reuse items or reduce the amount of items that we use, okay, you are extremely helpful. Are three extremely helpful methods you can adopt to conserve our resources. We have to reduce, reuse, and recycle. These are the three greatest things that we can do to save our planet, all right, and save our ecosystem. So tips for conserving resources. 1, reduce waste by reusing paper or plastic grocery bags and lunch bags, or eliminate the bag waste altogether and use a cloth bag. So do you have a lunch bag? That helps reduce waste, okay? You can donate old toys or clothes or furniture, okay? You can also shop at different thrift stores rather than just buying brand new, okay? You can purchase products and packaging made from recycled content. We have to be aware of how we can help conserve, okay? So, what are some ways that you can conserve resources at home? All right. Go ahead and complete your show. Also, don't forget to do your daily geography today.